So, with the stretch goals event in full effect, we all know that the next season is right around the corner. And that's where this video comes into play. So, I'm in the PTS right now for year 7, season 2, and this season is set to go live in September, right around the corner. So, in today's video, what I'm going to do is we're going to do a deep dive into the new passive modifiers that are coming to the Division 2. Now, just like the global modifier, this is completely different. For the first time ever, they are now doing faction-specific modifiers. That way you get certain buffs, and it's actually really strong. Like, how about this? Just for example, what if you got hollow point ammo and you never had to use ongoing directive, right? Doesn't that sound cool? Well, it is now a reality. Here, check it out. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 PTS video. And, well, sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But today's video is going to be all about your new passive modifiers. Yes, we have to do a separate video on all of these because there are so many modifiers to break down and talk about. So I hope you enjoy, and let's go ahead and jump right in. So we've already talked about the new global modifier, the divide and conquer, and we've already talked about our active modifiers and how you can level them up. So now let's talk about our passive modifiers, because now we have universal and faction-based passive modifiers. So depending on your enemy, you might want to change these modifiers time and time again. So here they are. We have 10 total passive modifiers. 5 of them are going to be universal, so they work with whatever faction, whatever enemy you're going up against. And then the other 5 are going to be specific to that faction. So let's start with the universal modifiers. So the universal passive modifiers that we will get in Year 7 Season 2 are actually specific to certain types of enemies as well. So the bottom 5, faction specific, and then the top 5 are going to be enemy type specific. So what do I mean by that? Well, the first one is called Stepping Stone, and this one is only against assault enemies. So typically the enemies that are running straight at you, all right? Now, if you were to eliminate that assault enemy with a headshot, you will get hollow point ammo. Yes, the same hollow point ammo you get from ongoing directive. The cool thing about this is you get to make them bleed. It's also amplified damage, and it's free. All you have to do is shoot the enemy in the head. I mean, come on. How hard could it be? Really? I mean, well, we all know us console players. We got potato aim. But hey, I play on PC too. I don't have potato aim. Let's be real. The next one is called Keep Out. So Keep Out is against all of your rusher enemies. So you have your assault enemies, your rusher enemies, then you have your tanks, followed by your grenade enemies, and then finally your snipers. All right. So next one is called Keep Out. This is against your rusher enemies, and it says shooting a rusher from within 10 meters will stagger them. And whenever that happens, you gain 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. This is the equivalent to Lady Death. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same, right? 20%, 10 seconds. Let me check. Let's see here. Lady Death, breathe free, 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. Yeah, it's the exact same buff as your Lady Death. So the first one I was talking to you about is basically ongoing directive, and this one is basically Lady Death. Pretty cool. The third one, Rupert's Tear. Rupert's Tear? Rupert's Tear? Now this one, whenever you break any piece of your tank's armor, all of the other pieces will break. This is probably one of my favorite passive modifiers to use so far. I actually like all 3 of these, but the tank one specific is crazy because all you have to do is break one piece of armor and it all breaks immediately. Now, I don't know if you remember those field research projects or objectives you had to do for your specializations, but one of them specifically was break all of the enemy's armor before taking them out, and then you get, whatever reward. And this is basically doing that for you for free. All you have to do is take out one piece, and it takes out all of them. It's amazing. Just wait until you get like a sledgehammer guy or a chainsaw guy to come after you. Shoot him in the foot. Just shoot him in the foot. And as soon as his foot armor is gone, all of it's gone. It's amazing. I love it so much. These passive modifiers are stupid strong. The next one is called Compromised. Now, this one is against your snipers. So it says here that with Compromised, while you're in cover, your headshot damage against snipers will be increased by 100%. And if you hit a sniper while they are in cover, they are forced out of cover. That's huge, especially if you see them as like suppressed and then you shoot them in the foot and then it like staggers them out of cover. Really cool modifier. It's not my favorite out of all of these, but it is still very strong. And then finally, for your universal modifiers, you have the one against grenadiers, right? Grenadiers, right? Now this one, any grenade within 5 meters of you is destroyed. So this is essentially final measure. Yeah, these modifiers, man. So batter up. It's called batter up, and it's essentially final measure. So we have ongoing directive, we have Lady Death, we have a tank's worst nightmare, we have a sniper's worst nightmare, and then we have final measure. So what does this do? Any grenade within 5 meters of you is automatically destroyed with a cooldown of 30 seconds. Now, while in the cooldown, your grenade radius is increased by 100%. So then you're able to, basically spam grenades back at them, right? Pretty cool. Now let's jump into the faction specific, right? So the first one is called Unfriendly Fire. So shooting a hyena's shield, this is all for hyenas. Shooting a hyena's shield will deflect your bullets and dealing half of that damage to another enemy nearby. This is what? Turmoil, right? So this is essentially turmoil. I'm telling you, man, we're going to have a lot of fun during this next season. Next one is immobilizers, right? So you break an immobilizer's weak point, and it will apply a foam to all enemies within 20 meters. Not only that, but if you had creeping death, it would go even further. Use that with a freaking status effects build. I'm telling you. And if you had that with the vial, that would put all of them on a vial tick. Just the different combinations here, insane. Next one, Scorched Earth. Breaking a Scorcher's gas canister will inflict a burn on all enemies within 7 meters. Not only that, but check it out. They will burn until what? Until they die. Crazy. Until they die. Have that with Eclipse Protocol. That's guaranteed burn on our body. Next one, Mismanagement. So when a leader is eliminated, all the other enemies within 80 meters that were affected by the leader's overheal will then suffer a bleed. Upon eliminating the leader, you will then gain 20% bonus armor. I don't know why it's 80 meters. That's redonkulous, but still, I'm here for it. And the final one for your faction-based passive modifiers. This one is called Bad Reception. Destroying a controller's drone will break the controller's weak point and shocks the controller and all other enemies within 20 meters. Like, again, another ridiculously strong modifier. So you break their drone, all of a sudden their weak point is broke, and everyone gets shocked. I'm loving it. I'm loving every bit of it. Now, the only problem here is that you would have to then mix and match these modifiers to go with whatever mission, whatever stronghold you're doing at that time. I typically would run these top three. That way I could take out the rushers, the assaults, and the tanks as fast as possible. It is a lot of fun. I highly recommend checking these out as soon as it drops. And you can get all of these unlocked during the seasonal journey. So if we go to the seasonal journey, right, you can see right here, all of them. Booyah. And then, it's not really going to show us, but we'll talk about this new mask in another video. Hey, see it? You see it? You synced it? All right. But that's going to be it for your passive modifiers for Year 7 Season 2. Let me know which one you think is going to be the strongest combination and why. Remember, you can run 3 of them at a time, but you only have 10, 5 universal and 5 faction. But all right, that's it for me. I am Kamikazevondoom. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. And peace out.